Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be talking about the government's plans to implement new taxes, and we're going to be taking it from the property tax perspective. Now many of you may know that your property taxes become due on April 1st of each year. These taxes are used to finance property-related services in our communities throughout Jamaica. So I'll just place on the screen a list of the services that your tax dollars are supposed to be used for. And you can tell me in the comments if you have seen any improvements in your communities, which would indicate that your property taxes are being put to good use. So let me backtrack a little to where your property value is concerned. Now, values in Jamaica are based on the unimproved land. This simply means that at the date of the valuation for your property, the land alone is what is being valued. So there are no improvements that are included in your value. What does that mean? That simply means that no buildings, no crops, or any addition to your property is taken into consideration when they're conducting this valuation. So Jamaica's last mass valuation was done in 2013, and those values became effective in 2017. Now, mass appraisals or mass valuation is when the government orders a revaluation of all the properties island-wide. Therefore, all the lands are to be valued at a current date, and we're well overdue for a mass appraisal. So this is usually done every 7 to 10 years. So when the government announces that we're to brace for new taxes, it also includes property taxes. Now, in a revaluation process, some properties we find are often either overvalued or undervalued. Once either of these two scenarios occur, you're allowed to lodge an objection with the relevant authority, which in this case is the National Land Agency. So one might want to know, what does this unimproved land value includes? It includes the size of your property, the zone and land type, which speaks to residential versus commercial and so on, the potential for development for your property, and we'll do another video regarding property values that include the potential. It also includes soil classification, and this is more on the side of agricultural properties, as you would know that certain soil types are better for specific crops. There's also the consideration of access to municipal and commercial services. And last but not least, there is the characteristics of the neighborhood where your property is located. Alright, so I'll be doing a brief video showing you how you can make payments online using the TAJ's platform. That's the Tax Administration of Jamaica's online platform. So for those of you who are in the diaspora who may be reluctant to send funds to your relatives to pay your property taxes, this option is for you, because I've encountered countless cases where the story is the same. Money is being sent to pay property taxes, and those funds are not paid over to TAJ. And so when persons return to the island, they find that there are thousands of dollars in arrears for property taxes. Now first you need to log in, and for those who don't have a login, you would have to create an account. Secondly, you would search for the option to pay your property taxes. Then you would enter your valuation number. Now, if you don't know what that is, you can check out my previous video. I'll leave a link below. You'd enter your strata lot number, and this is for those who have apartments. This number can be found on your title. Then you would select the year that you'd like to pay for and review the details. Add your paid by information, which would either be your TRN or simply your name. And finally, you would input your payment details and confirm via email or telephone number so that your payment can be processed. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel to keep updated on new property developments. And if you appreciate the content, leave a like, share our videos, leave your comments, and I'll see you in the next one.